This has got to be one of the most terrifying things in all of Star Wars. I'm talking the Sith Technobeast. Now, you may be familiar with these guys if you've read the Darth Bane trilogy, but for everyone else, and even those Bane fans, here are the basics. According to the Essential Guide to Droids, in 1250 BBY, Sith Lord Belia Darzu would discover a very disturbing form of Sith magic. She created the Technovirus, a disturbing affliction which, when encountering organic material, would turn it into circuitry and metal. Those inflicted with the Technovirus would become what the book calls a hideous droid-human hybrid known as a Technobeast. The Technoseed, which was a small spore which carried the Technovirus, would attach to a living being, feed on their organic material, and not unlike, say, a World Devastator, would replace it with metal and circuits. Now, you weren't being turned into an ordinary protocol droid here or anything. The resulting creation was usually very disturbing, with mutations, anomalies, things like saws and blades coming out of strange body parts. Thankfully, with the Sith Lord's death, no one else really managed to perfect the Technovirus to the degree she did. But as I alluded to in the Bane trilogy, even 200 years after her death, Bane encountered these Technobeasts, and despite his phenomenal armor and their poor condition, he was still nearly overwhelmed by the shambling horde. Overall, though, obviously a terrible situation to find yourself in. Much like, say, becoming a zombie, the Technovirus would obliterate your brain, but I imagine the victim would still be somewhat aware of what their body was being forced to do.